We've got 15 events on camera. We're going to try to get them through all of them in 5 minutes or less. This is your traffic recap. This is number 1 in front of us. Small car in the right lane, gets bumped from behind, struggles to maintain control, hits the high tension barrier. The other car does continue on without stopping. I don't know if they were able to track it or not, and one Minnesotan stops to check on him. Number 2, pickup truck stops in a lane of traffic to make that right turn. They're going to continue on their way. They were not affected by this, but the car that stopped for them ended up feeling the effects of that. Car's not drivable, blocking a lane. There's the car that was... There's the back end damage. This is Minnesota, so people are going to get out and check. Thank you, Minnesotans. Be careful doing that, as always. Minnesota troopers are going to come out, and we're going to get to see some push bumper action to get them out of that lane on traffic, out of a lane of traffic, onto the shoulder. Here's a lane of traffic stopped, and we're going to get some bumpers kissing, exchange some information. Another one, this is a different one, similar situation. Car stopping in lane, and one's not able to stop in time. Looks like they bounced a little bit as they went into that ditch. Overcorrected. A little bit hard to see, but they do strike the barrier. This is Minnesota, someone's going to come out and check on them. Make sure you're always safe doing that, or careful doing that. This one on your right, this might be a DOT truck, but they were backing up on that ramp. Had a hard time getting traction, ended up having to go down the ramp, but DOT first truck helped them to get back onto traffic. Just a reminder, please always be extremely careful, especially at night. This is someone who's not easy to see at all. Troopers did come out and take care of them. Traffic is slowing and stopping in the fast lane. This one's a little hard to see, but after contacting the car in front of them, they also appear to bump the concrete. Not sure how many vehicles were involved there, but they had several. Take a closer look at this one. Car is struck. The striking vehicle leaves and passes on the right, continues on their way. It's a little hard to see. Take another look. I think they got scratched by a car moving left into the lane. The car that made the action moving left, they're going to get out of there. They passed cars on that right shoulder. The car that got scratched did a nice job moving onto the shoulder. Speaking of moving onto the shoulder, this one accidentally moved onto the shoulder, struck that high tension median cable barrier. Good travel conditions, good road conditions. Maybe it looks like a Texas license plate. I'd love to make fun of people for being out-of-state drivers. I love to do that all the time. But truth be told, 90% of these are Minnesota drivers. Let's be honest. One more. Could not handle the turn. Just drove straight into the median. Now up against that high-tension median cable barrier. They're going to open their trunk. They're perfectly okay, but they open their trunk, called a friend, it looks like, to get out of there. I guess sometimes you just really got to get to work. They do get a license plate off this car. The live stream that we use has a little bit lower quality video, but they did get a license plate off it. Trooper comes out. Sometimes it's a lonesome job being a trooper. The driver didn't even stick around. Get the bumper out of there. Looks like they found the bumper as they inspected for damage. This car just kept going straight, even though we've got a gentle curve. And then slowly slid into the ditch on the right. So they went across all the lanes. Fast lane is slowing to a crawl, and there's the pickup giving the car in front of it just a little bit of a kiss. Be especially mindful. This is something that we're starting to see more and more when that fast lane especially starts to slow to a crawl. By the way, nice job getting off to the side of the road. But when that fast lane slows to a crawl, especially risky situation. Take a look at this one a second time. Car goes straight. It's a little hard to see, but it's in the center of the screen. Car goes straight, and thankfully there's so much protection there. It looks like it was a nice car. The individual is out. Number 97 was the driver. This is Minnesota. Lots of people are going to get out and check on them, make sure they're okay. Looks like they're going to actually transport this individual in the minivan while the troopers are arriving. Make sure you close your door when you do this. Don't forget to close your door. Troopers come out. If you like videos like this, like, subscribe, share. Let us know if you want more recaps like this. And so glad that there's protection at that barrier.